we have built an all-in-one platform to create the future of networking, where you can work, live, play, and earn in one place. So no matter why you network, you can do it better in WebTalk. And we're going to cover that in this presentation today. Whether you're using WebTalk personally, professionally, or to run your business, we have allowed all these features and consolidated all these features into one platform. So we're going to start off the presentation by watching a quick video. So as you can see here, we have our beta version live right now on webtalk.co, and it's available on web and mobile web. We're working on iOS and Android apps. And for being on today, you might actually get a little bit of a sneak preview into our mobile app. So that's coming here soon. But what I want to do first is I want to talk about our free products. Everything that's free inside of WebTalk is monetized by ads, just like any other social network. Doesn't matter whether it's Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter or Snap. You know, the products that you're using on there are monetized by advertisements, just like watching television. So our products are the same, our free products are the same. So the first is personal and professional networking, consolidated yet segregated to maximize the value of your relationships. Now, the power behind putting together personal and professional networking in one place is that relationships all have both values. Whether you're friends, you can ask them for a referral to a business relationship or to a job, or you're asking a professional for a recommendation to buy something personally. You have relationships that cross those lines where they're very valuable in all respects. They all have a value. But right now, by keeping them segregated across multiple platforms, it's very hard to manage them and also to obtain that value. So what we have done inside of WebTalk is we've merged personal and professional networking. So think Facebook and LinkedIn in one. And the ability to not only consolidate, but also segregate by separating your networks. So you can add somebody to your personal network, your professional network, or both if you choose. Find and be found. Showcase your talent and your life. So showcase yourself and be discovered for opportunities. Find talent recommended by your peers and people with similar interests. Today, you're actually going to get a sneak peek of our brand new profile that is coming. We're trying to get the first phase out before the end of this month. If not, it'll be early June. And our new Discover service, which will help pair you and allow you to find people with similar interests and things that are trending. So I'll give you a sneak preview into that today. One post everywhere, free social content syndication. So if you go to sites like Hootsuite, there's many other competitors, but they charge anywhere from $50 to $500 a month. Our goal here is to offer this 100% free forever, to be able to make one post and send it to your social accounts. As we grow, we're going to add more features here where you can schedule posts, and those scheduled posts can go out to multiple platforms, and you'll have more and more controls over your content that you syndicate to help you get back your time and maintain your relationships across multiple platforms. Finally, a social CRM. For those of you that don't know what a CRM is a contact relationship management platform. So relationship management made easy. It's the first networking platform with integrated contact management. It offers universal personal, professional, and business contact management to seamlessly manage all of your relationships in one place. Premium upgrades. So LinkedIn has subscriptions ranging everywhere from like from $50 a month to over $500 a month to get premium features. So these premium features allow you to enhance your free experience, especially if you are networking for a purpose. If you're networking for a job, networking for sales, networking for recruiting, networking for a date, and they don't advertise that, but people use it for that, the premium features. So those premium features allow you to enhance your networking experience to meet more people. We have the same thing. The only difference with ours is they're a fraction of the cost of LinkedIn, and we also remove ads when you upgrade. So think of it as a hybrid between a LinkedIn subscription and like an ad-free YouTube subscription. So that way, imagine using Facebook with no ads, right? Same concept, no advertiser tracking, so you have more privacy.
Now, and the other thing I want to add on that is that it's all the tools end up being way more effective because of the social CRM. You get to market directly to specific subsegments of your audience, so you have more targeted deliverability. So, that's one of the things with that.
Very true. So what we'll do here is we're going to go through the products one by one. The 3-in-1 social CRM to keep friends, family, and colleagues segregated and organized. Let's go ahead and jump into that service. And actually, I have this in a tab right here. And let me go ahead and log in. So here you'll see all these things that we just covered on our new landing page. You can toggle through them. It talks about each individual one of those services before you even sign up. And then log in real quick. And once you're inside, when you go to connect with users, and by the way, this is your cash rewards widget right here, shows you what our pool is. But when you go to connect with a user, let me see here, I can go into, let's see, connect, and then right away you can segment your professional relationships with your personal relationships. So I can add somebody to a personal network, professional network, or both. And here I can see the different types of contacts in my professional network. So there's a built-in business CRM right into the connection process. So once you've added somebody as a connection, so I'll just go ahead and for demo purposes, save this contact. You instantly get prompted to add searchable tags. So I can say whatever I want to put in the tags. I can add timestamp notes. And then right here, you'll see your note. I can add relationship value. So if I want to see more or news from a specific person or get more or less recommendations from a specific person, I can do that. And then I can also have a full contact card. So here I can add their emails, I can add phone numbers, addresses, social profiles. You can add all their different social profiles. And whenever you or any of your connections update your contact information based on who you've given permissions to view that information, their contact card automatically updates for you or for them. So whenever you add your own information, your contacts instantly get it if they have permission to view it. Okay, so I'll go ahead and save and close this. Now, the contacts here, when you go to make a post, you can actually post to your professional network, to your personal network, to public like a Twitter, or to custom groups. Now, there's a little bit of a secret feature that many people don't know about, but when you join WebTalk, you're actually signing an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement with other members. It's in the terms. So, and that takes effect whenever you use this confidential marker. So when I go to post something as confidential, in this case, I will say to my investors, I'm going to go to my investors at WebTalk, and you can add multiple groups too. You can choose as many groups as you want and add them into a targeted post. So I'm going to mark this as confidential, and then just for sake of testing, I'm going to say test. And after I test it and post it, it stamps it with confidential. So wherever you see that confidential stamp, you're actually in an NDA with the members who are receiving this. It's built into the terms and conditions. So it's a very powerful feature for business and being able to manage that confidential communication. And as you can see, there's no share function. So also when you're posting, you can upload photos, videos, files, and you can tag members in a specific post. So I'll tag Roberto in this post and say testing, and then post. And that automatically adds him to the top. So I'm tagging him. And again, it's another confidential post because I didn't change the settings. So it's going to the same group. All right, now I delete this. And that's how you delete. You have your edit and delete options here. Edit, post, copy link. And this copy link, this is a very important feature because when you click this, you can share the link to every specific post, and you can share that with anywhere on social media, on email, text message, and it has your referral link embedded into that link. So if somebody comes back to view your specific content and signs up because of it, you actually get credit for referrals. And we'll talk about that more in depth as we move forward. So I wanted to just kind of go through these features. Now, Spotlight Post is a pro feature. When I would use these sparingly if you are a pro member, because what happens is it sends an alert, an email notification and an internal notification of the Spotlight post, letting all of your contacts know that are on that group. Whatever you post it publicly, it'll go to all of your followers. If it goes to professional contacts, then it'll go to all of the professional contacts who are following you. So use these sparingly, because if you're using these to put out content that is not favorable to the audience, you will lose followers. So I wouldn't post these unless it's very important or valuable content that you want to make sure it's seen. And again, you're paying for these in the subscription, so it also has a value. So make sure that when you send these out, that you're providing value to the audience who is receiving those. Okay, so just as much as many options as you have for posting, there's that many options and more for filtering your news. So the same groups that you have for posting, you can actually filter your contacts by those groups. So if I say, I only want to see content from my professional network, I only want to see content from my personal network, I only want to see content from my custom groups. Now let's say I want to interact with my clients, and not just any clients, but with my prospective clients. So I can say, add that group, and now my news feed, which I don't have any prospective clients in here, but if I did, all the news from my prospective clients would appear, and now I can go and I can interact with those people. And the same exact process applies to my personal contacts. So if I only want to see things from my friends and family, I can do that. But furthermore, if I only want to see what my friends are talking about, just go into custom groups, click on friends, add group, done. And then now it's a feed of just my friends. So, and if I only want to see specific media from my friends, I want to see the videos that they're sharing, I just click on that, and of course, Roberto pops up with Grant Cardone, and I can instantly watch the videos there.
What did people do?
With the content, you have full control over your feed. So when you are in different aspects of your life at different times of the day, if you are in work mode, you switch your feed over to work mode, to professional contacts, and then you can actually remember this selection. So every time that you refresh the page, it'll come back to the filters that you select. So whether it is all media and specific groups, and then when you come back, let's say in the evening, and you want only your personal groups, well, you can switch to personal, and then there's all your content. So once you've made it through there, you can get all the information. Now let's say I want all news, but the videos I only want Trump videos, because I want to see what he's talking about now and how many things I have to worry about. But here's all the Trump videos that are being distributed right now throughout my network. So you can filter everything. You can find everything that you want to see in your content just by turning things on and off. Now, this filter right here, publicly, show things that have been posted publicly, are content that's distributed using the public filter. So if somebody posts public and shares it, now the content that's only targeted to specific audiences, that's the content you're going to see when you turn public off. So those things are things that were just shared with their networks, and you're in that network. So that's how it makes it a little bit more private and intimate content. right? So the bottom line is, you know, the controls that you have in your newsfeed are very powerful. Now I'm going to jump back into the presentation because those are the first two things that we covered here, the social CRM and the newsfeed. The profile is a big one. And this one I'm segmenting by itself because I'm going to actually show you what the profile is about to become as well as what it is today. So there's a big difference between the current profile and the one that we're about to launch in the next month. So let me go to the current profile now. And this is your main navigation. Slide down, click on Universal Profile, and here's your profile. So you can navigate from your, basically your main profile page, which is a virtual resume, and you can get professional recommendations. And then you have news, and your news is basically your feed of everything that you've engaged with. And then you have your photo gallery and your video gallery. So all of your photos and videos that you've shared can show up here. Now, all this is getting a major update in the next release. So my resume is here. Everybody can go directly to my profile if you want. You know, all you gotta do is click on anybody's name or go directly to their search. So the search is coming up too, but if I want to type in myself, I can find myself. My name. Here you can see, there's my test account. So here you can see you can pull yourself up, and then you can click on any user, you have advanced search, and then you have the ability to do search by titles. So if I want to search by CEO, plumber, designer, you can use anything. So, and here's all the people with that tag within my network first, and then outside my network. It shows me all those. So it's a very, very powerful service. Now what I want to show next is the second version of the profile. So I'm going to cover that by, here we go. So here is the final version of the profile that we're going to be launching. It has completely changed the layout and the look. Now your pro member indication will be here, and then you also have an icon with your name is going to be in the search bar. We're removing the location from the header and replacing it with your username, and now the location is going to be here with quick access to edit location. We're also adding in a relationship status. So you'll be able to opt into that and be able to display that right in the header of your profile. The navigation has changed. Now it's a button layout, and we've also added a contacts page here. We're adding in a slideshow, a collage of photos and videos into your About Me section, so that way you can showcase yourself any way you want with this photo video collage right within your virtual resume. You have contact information. You can control it. Every single piece of information on your profile has privacy settings, so you can choose which contact groups can view which specific pieces of data, experience, education, languages you speak, and recommendations. So everything is getting a new design. Our Who Viewed Your Profile, which is actually getting a new design as well. And then we have our WebTalk Verify service coming, but that's not going to launch next month. That's coming later this summer. So I'm going to show you a little bit more of the different pages. So here you can see the different modes. So here is, we're also launching a favorites feature. So I'll talk about that more later, but it's pretty simple. It's a new contact group that can be personal and or professional, and you can have favorites, and it's going to create a new channel in your newsfeed as well. So you have a lot of information here to add notes, quick access, and then your editing. So when you go to edit, it's going to create this slide out menu now to change your public profile, and now we're adding a second avatar that only displays just to your personal connections. So you'll have a photo that displays to the world and to your professional connections, and another that only displays to your personal network. So if you want to have a family photo, you can do that, and it only displays to the people that you've added to your personal network. And a cover banner, reposition banner, relationship status, and then you've got a unique feature that we're launching that's never been done before in any other social platform, but you have full control over your landing page now. So you can choose between public, professional, and personal contact groups. Who sees what page of your profile first? We even put recommendations in here. So we recommend that you use your about resume page if you're a professional and a job seeker. We recommend using your newsfeed page first as your landing page if you're a blogger or business. We recommend using your photo page first if you're an artist or a model. We recommend using your video page first if you're a blogger or entertainer. So each one of these, we have our recommendations in there of what you should use for highest performing landing pages. And you can set them based on your different contact groups. And you can also now, with the upcoming release, choose to opt in and require an email address if you want for people to connect with you. So people can't just send you a request if they don't know you. So right now we allow that, but as soon as you turn this off, then it controls those requests, and you can force it to where only people that know you can connect with you if that's what you want. So, and that's what this looks like. There's a pop-up widget there. So when you click the edit profile link, this menu slides out from the left-hand side, and you'll be able to access your profile editing settings very easily. You can also change your username in this menu now, and a big update that we're doing is we're going to make it to where you can change your username as much as you want, as long as the username is available. So we're going to be allowing that to happen in the next release or the next profile upgrade. And then show you what the newsfeed tab looks like. So the newsfeed tab is going to have 3 new options now. You're going to have posts, activities, and tagged. Now, posts are self-explanatory. That's what exists now. But activities is whenever you comment on something, like on something that is getting engagement, then those activities will show up on your profile. And then when somebody tags you in a post, we're going to allow tags to have pre-screened approval if you get tagged in something. So if you approve a tag, then that post will go to your profile. So that's what it'll look on your newsfeed. And then on photos and videos, we're getting a complete overhaul. Now your photos and videos are going to stack across the whole page, and then they're all going to be linked together. So you're going to see an icon that says stacked if there's multiple images. There'll be a video icon if there's also video included in the post, and you'll be able to. Nice. Yeah. So now you'll be able to on mobile stack through all these and see everything one after the other in your photo gallery. Now the power behind this is that every single post has different permission settings. You can choose to post it publicly, personally, or professionally. So while you may see a gallery that has everything, when people come to visit you, your professional connections, if all you do is if you're an artist and all you put up is pictures of designs that you've done, that's all work related, then that's what's going to display to professional contacts. So if you allow that to be seen by personal and professional, plus you add extra things to your personal network, then they see everything. So they'll see the gamut. They'll see all of your personal photos, they'll see your professional photos, your galleries of whatever you're sharing. So this is a universal profile based on the privacy settings that you give the data. Now, you're going to see here people you may know at the bottom as well, and controls over your photos and videos. So when you click on a video or a photo or video, it enlarges it. And then again, this exists now. You click on copy link, and if you share that photo or video from WebTalk to another social platform or through email or through text message, it has your embedded referral link in it. So if somebody comes back, views that photo, and then signs up to WebTalk after they view it, you actually get referral credit because you're using WebTalk and sharing your content outside of WebTalk. So it's a very, very powerful system. So I'll talk about the referral rewards here coming up, actually after, since I already covered search. Let me cover Discover next. Oh, contacts and Discover. So the new contacts page is very powerful. It's going to display the following, who you're following, your followers, mutual connections with others when you visit theirs, and then also recommendations. So when somebody leaves you a professional or character recommendation, it'll show up here in stack like this, and then if you click view, read more, then it shows a pop-up like this, and it will display across the whole page so you can read it. And then there's rankings in there. So there's was this helpful, yes or no? So if you're looking to get to review somebody's professional recommendations, we're going to also take that into account when we use recommendations to rank somebody in a search engine, if people are saying it's helpful or not. So, and that's a big factor into those recommendations. So make sure that you're leaving recommendations and character references for individuals that are valuable to others and that are true and helpful. So let's see here. And then the last part is discover. So discover looks very similar to the photos page, only the people you may know is at the top, and there's an additional search bar here. And how this is going to rank, it's going to show the most popular posts that are public over the last 90 days. So more recent content, popular content, content that's getting engaged, this content is going to share. And how you're going to access this is we're actually changing the quick search tabs and replacing it with discover in the search bar. All you're going to do is click the discover button, and it's going to take you to this page. And now you can type in anything, topics, interests, trends, and hashtags, and it will pull up those categories for you. So this is the new profile. It's scheduled to go live within the next month. So there's a lot of work we have to do on this, but I think I'm super excited about the new profile. And this is the last piece before we launch mobile apps. Mobile apps is slated for this summer, but we have to launch the new profiles first, so all the new features can be put into the mobile apps, and then we go live with everything. So that is where we stand. And then the official launch right now is looking somewhere between mid-June to mid-July, depending on approval with the App Store. So I just covered all these three products. I've covered search. The last two are Pro and Rewards. So Pro features are, again, a hybrid between, go ahead and view plan, hybrid between LinkedIn and like ad for YouTube, plus a little bit of Infusionsoft, because we have got the built-in contact manager. So we give the contact manager away for free for your first 50 business contacts. So the contact manager is free for personal and non-business contacts, but once you want to use business contacts, you get 50 for free, and then you get 500 with the base pro plan, which is $20 a month or $200 a year, and then it's $400 a year or $40 a month for the unlimited package. Now, every single new member to WebTalk gets both of our pro subscriptions 50% off for life if they upgrade. If you upgrade in the first 30 days of joining, and once that's gone, it's gone. So after 30 days, it goes back to normal pricing, and it goes up to $200 a year or $400 a year versus $100 a year or $200 a year. So just so everybody's aware. Okay, now the rewards program. So I want to talk about the rewards program in depth. But before I do, let me close out by saying we have everything. Personal, professional, and business under one roof. You can manage all of your personal connections, all your professional connections, and all of your business connections seamlessly in one place. So, I'm not sure if you all are aware, but WebTalk is giving away up to half of our revenue. Now, Facebook generated $70 billion in advertising revenue last year alone. That equates to over $5 billion per month in ad revenue. Right now, all of us who are using Facebook, are making them, the investors, the shareholders in that company, billionaires, multi-billionaires from our content. Right now, reporters, journalists, authors, script writers, they get paid six figures to write books, to write scripts, to write content for media. They get paid a lot of money to create good content and share good content for companies. But Facebook has the largest unpaid workforce in the world. There are over 1.3 billion people every single day creating free content that Facebook is monetizing. So we found a way to share up to half of our revenue back to our members for your engagement, content creation, and referrals. So you, as the content creator, You, as the traffic driver, are going to be able to be partners with us for creating content, for creating engagement, for creating referrals. So that leads into the next video. Let me go ahead and present that. All right. So as you saw there pretty quickly, that there are multiple ways that you can earn from WebTalk, both by earning from your engagement and getting advertising rev share, and then also pro feature subscriptions when you invite your contacts. When you invite your friends, your colleagues, you bring them into WebTalk. If they upgrade, you get a 10% commission on their purchases every time they pay their bill, whether they're buying annually or monthly, a 10% commission. You get points that redeem for cash for your own engagement, and when your content gets engagement. You actually earn more points when your content gets engagement, because that's when you become a content creator and you're driving engagement for the platform. So that's why you get rewarded more points. Now, when you invite somebody, you're actually getting 100% matching points. So when they earn points, so do you. So this is, again, the whole program is free. It's free to enroll, it's free to earn, there's no catch. When you invite somebody, they don't have to pay for anything. If they're you just using WebTalk and they're creating content and they're making points, you're getting matching points, you're still getting money. So right now the money, because we're in beta and we're just getting started, right now the money is growing. It's been doubling every month for the last few months, and we expect it to continue to keep doubling, as for the foreseeable future. So we're going to continue growing this, but we expect after the official launch, with the launch of mobile apps, that the engagement and growth of the member base will skyrocket. And that's coming here within a matter of 6 to 8 weeks. So we are getting ready to see a large amount of growth in the near future. Now, as we continue to grow, we're going to continue to launch more and more revenue streams. Obviously, we're a business, we want to make more money, but as we launch these new revenue streams, every single member is going to be included in the rev share on every new revenue stream that we bring to market. So we're not just going to bring new revenue streams to market and cut everybody out. We're adding everybody into this. So over the next year, 10 years, 20 years, as we continue to add more and more revenue streams, all we're doing is continuing to grow your income from the exact same member base that you helped bring to WebTalk. So the amount of money will just keep compounding because we're adding new revenue streams that are bringing you services of value to the people that use WebTalk, right? And to all of you members. So again, let me talk about the engagement points and influencer points. You earn engagement points for all of your daily activity on WebTalk. You earn a point for everything that you do. You earn influencer points for posting content that gets engagement. Now, influencer points, you get a lot more. You get 10 points for likes on your content, 20 points for comments, 30 points for shares, and that continues to build up as your content gets more viral. So you get 50% of all monthly ad revenue is divided and spread apart all the point earners. So at the end of the month, everybody who's earned points comes into a pool, and everybody splits the amount of money that's in the pool equally among the point earners. So every 1,000 points equals one pie slice. So every pie slice in the pie is gonna make money that month. So that's how simple it is. We just take 50% of our ad revenue, we put it in a pool, and we give it away every single month. And we're gonna continue to do that forever. So this has never been done before. This is a brand new service. Nobody's ever tried this before. We filed patents for our technology. So this is state of the art, and it's a way to help monetize engagement and content creation for social network users, for people who are sharing and inviting. So this is a very, very powerful service. Okay, so when your referrals make purchases, you earn a 10% commission, and you also earn 100% matching points. So this is the power of duplication. Let's say, yeah, you can make $5 or $10 a month yourself by creating content, which is not a whole lot of money, but let's say you invited 100 people and they all can make $5 or $10 and you're getting a matching $5 or $10. That's a lot. So it can add up very, very quickly, especially if you are a digital marketer and you can drive a lot of traffic, or you're an influencer, if you're a celebrity. If you can drive a lot of traffic, and you can earn a significant amount of income from the points and also commissions. So as more and more sales and purchases start happening in the system. All right, so there are no limits to the amount of money that you can make, and there's no limits to the amount of people that you can invite. So your book of business is yours for life. And in fact, we're building technology to where it's going to be, your whole book of business will actually be stored on blockchain, and it'll be able to be gifted or inherited. So you'll be able to give that and leave that behind in your will and transfer out the account. So this is going to be an asset that you will have hopefully for the rest of your life. So it's a 5-level bonus that's happening right now. I'm sure everybody's talked about this and heard about this, but you can earn 10% commissions and 100% matching ad rewards or ad reward points through 5 levels of referrals. So what this is when the people that you've invited for your referral rewards, because they want to earn referral rewards as well, they're going to start inviting people. And that's going to have a trickle effect. So every social network on the planet today has built what's called viral loop tools, and it encourages members to invite their contacts through text message and email to connect with them on a social network. Well, when that person does it, then they join, and they do it, and they join, and when they do it, they join, and it creates this ripple effect. And the ripple effect is what allowed sites like Instagram and Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter to become massive companies with billions of users, is because all of the members just invited their contacts and built a multi-billion-dollar empire for them, and they didn't get a piece of any of the action. So what we've done is we've enabled it to where the same 10% commissions and 100% matching points will apply through anybody who joins through 5 degrees of separation if you qualify. And right now, the way we're doing this is the first 1 million who qualify get in. Now, how to qualify, it's pretty simple. It's actually right here. When you upgrade to your pro account, excuse me, I missed this, or when you upgrade your own account to pro, or you directly refer a pro customer, you automatically earn the bonus. It automatically kicks in. There's nothing more that you have to do. So as our thank you for becoming a customer, because we need revenue to become a successful business, or for referring a customer as an affiliate, that's what affiliates do for a living, we are upping the comp plan to allow it to go through 5 levels. So this is a very, very, very powerful bonus. Now, inside of WebTalk, that widget that I showed you earlier, the point rewards, the ad rewards widget has a mouse over at the top right where you can click on the 3 dots and it'll open up this panel where you can click on your income calculator. This income calculator will actually walk you through how much money you can actually make from WebTalk. And I'm going to walk you through this right now so you can see this. So in the ad rewards right here, you click these 3 dots. Here's your income calculator. Just agree to the terms that this is for entertainment uses only. And then you can see here engagement points and influencer points, how many can you earn? So for engagement points, you can earn up to 3,100 per day. And the average person who uses WebTalk daily and posts content daily will earn up to 100,000 points a month. So, I mean, this gives you an opportunity to make up to $10 a month just from your own activity on WebTalk. And then you can double down. If you can invite one person and they do the exact same thing and they are able to be active, you make $20. If you can invite 10, you make $110. If you make 100, you make $1,000. So the more people, and again, these are all estimates based on the amount of money in the pool and the amount of active users in the system. So the money just keeps adding up. Now, if any of your referrals upgrade to Pro to remove ads and get exclusive features, then you get a 10% commission from that. So this says, what's the percentage of people who do that? Well, if you go to invest.webtalk.co, and actually I'll pull that up here. I gotta move the toolbar out of my way. If I go to invest.webtalk.co, you'll see here that we've itemized all our timeline for growth, but we've also laid out how we make money. So with subscriptions, here's our self-service ad platform that we plan to launch. Revenue models, here's Pro. So with early stage, you can see all the numbers here. Early stage companies like right now, our current stage, is 0 to 2%. Right now, we're converting about 1% of our free members to Pro members. Growth stage is about 1 to 3%, and then mature stage, when we're really big, about 3 to 5%. So at each stage, this is the estimated revenue on average per member between free and Pro on a per member basis just from Pro subscriptions. So this is kind of what you can figure if you're getting 10% of this amount. So for every person that you're inviting, and that finds value inside of WebTalk. So this is kind of a ballpark estimate. So you'll look to say, okay, at early stage, at this stage currently, the median is 40 cents. So you'll look to average about 4 cents a month from a 10% commission. And the next stage, 68 cents. So you'll look to average, about 7 cents if you round up. And then the next stage is $1.24. So you'd be looking at about 12 cents. So that's the median expected commission. So this is based on market averages. But that being said, we do incentivize the services because number one, they're 50% off for life at the first 30 days. There's incentive to become Pro customers to help us grow as an organization. So there's a lot of incentive there. So we're expecting our conversion rates to be higher than market averages as we scale. So that's one big thing. But all of our product stores, how we plan to make money, so our transaction fees. So if we're charged a 10% transaction fee, that means at 10% of 10% is 1%. So as we launch our marketplace in the future, you'll get 1% of every transaction. Our freelancer booking service. So all this here, if you want to learn about all of our products, how we're going to make money, what the prices are going to be, that's all listed on invest.webtalk.co. And you can click on products from our newsroom, and you can actually see every single product here listed, and it's available to everybody. So you can run through, see all of our products, get screenshots of all of our products, our affiliate program, and then everything that's coming up next. So our entire historical layout of what we plan to launch over the coming months and years is all here and available. So everything that you want to know about WebTalk is all here. If you want to know anything about the company itself, you can click on corporate info, you can click on news, you can click on philanthropy because 10% of our profits are going to charity. So all this information is all in our newsroom. So you can come here and get all the information you want. If you want to see all of our legal agreements, we're actually going to be adding some more here. We're going to be adding policies for several different content sharing, like our, we've already updated our privacy policy, but we're going to be updating and adding new policies because we're getting a lot of inquiries in the platform. So, and then media gallery. So if you want to promote WebTalk as an affiliate for referrals, all of our logos, images, photos, videos. They've all been loaded here to the media gallery, so you can grab all these and you can use these for whatever. So they're all here. So every piece of content that you would need for WebTalk is all in our newsroom, and you can access it by going from WebTalk. Let me close this out. From WebTalk, you click on any of these footer links down here: about, products, affiliates, 10% charity pledge, press, legal, help. They're all here. And there's even a full help desk. We're actually building out a chat bot right now that will be embedded into WebTalk. So it'll have all the answers to all your questions automatically inside of WebTalk. All you got to do is just ask the bot and it'll give you answers. So that's coming here soon. Roberto's helping to build that right now and putting the content together for that. And then jump back into the team. So probably the most important thing I think for any organization is who is backing the team and who is creating the technologies to make sure that a company of this caliber can succeed. So, a little bit about myself. I've been a digital entrepreneur my entire career. I actually built a tech company, e-commerce company, when I was 19 and sold off the book of business when I was 20. And I've been an entrepreneur ever since. So I've done everything from real estate companies to dating sites, which was my last company. I sold a hybrid nightlife themed dating site in 2010, sold to our lead investor. And then Bassett came on about 5 years ago now. He's got his PhD in computer science. He's our chief data scientist, and he's the full stack architect on the back end that took my designs and architected them into software and helped build out the back end. Andrew came on about 4 years ago, actually between 3 and 4 years ago. And he came from American Express. He was the VP of technology at American Express. He actually worked with Steve Case. He led technology for a company called Revolution Money, and Revolution Money was acquired by Amex for $300 million. And then he joined the Amex team as their VP of technology. So we all have experience as founders, as technologists, as building sophisticated, robust technology, fintech, social tech, ad tech. So we've combined all of our experience and knowledge in technology and sales and marketing to build a robust platform for the world to create more success. And that's really what our mission is. We are out there right now with a digital world that is full of people that are trying to make money online as independent contractors, as businesses, as freelancers, even as subcontractors. They're using online platforms to drive up leads. Everybody's turning to the internet right now today to create a life for themselves and create prosperity. And we found that everything is so segmented and there's no control over any of it. And all the big platforms own all the control, that it was time for change. It was time to consolidate. It was time to organize. It was time to give back the control to the world so everybody can create more success. And that's exactly what we've done. And thanks to all of you, the time now is to go big, because we've done our proof of concept. We've been beta testing with all of you, with our target audience. I'm not just the CEO, I'm also the chief product officer. So, I lead all the design, development, architecture, the product concepts. And, I get a lot of feedback and I get a lot of inspiration by talking to our customers and our members and deploying what I hear from all of you into the system. So, I like to absorb it. I like to test it. I like to be involved in the same product and iterate as quickly as possible to make improvements and get to the product that we believe will scale globally very quickly. And I believe that we're almost here. I think we're only weeks away now from getting everything deployed, which includes our mobile apps. We've hired a big PR firm to help push our official launch. And everything right now is looking like, again, 6 to 8 weeks, mid-June to mid-July, somewhere around there. And in this presentation, just so everybody's aware, once we finish all our polish, we're going to make a little bit more updates to this presentation, but this presentation will become available and you'll be able to share it with all of your referrals. and give the same walkthrough presentation.